Yep, that's what they all said. One guy said he thought his antenna snapped. The only thing I could think of is I'm running Protocol 2, and if you're on a Mark III, you know the fiasco that was. So I finally got maybe about 6 months ago, I got a stable version working. So maybe it's the version of Protocol 2 I'm running. Maybe it just didn't take with the update.
What Protocol 2 are you running? Because when I updated this one to Protocol 2, I had clicking in my audio, so I went back down to 1.
So I don't remember. Well, I can tell you the version, but all the versions are the same number. But then there's Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. They made 4 of them. Remember, in January or December, somebody made another update, and that's the one I'm running. I don't remember. I think it's version Charlie. So it's Protocol 2, which is 2.2.3. I think version Charlie.
All right, and you said the release date was sometime around January?
Late 23, early 24.
All right, I'll check into that. All right, very good. Thanks a lot.
No problem. That's the only thing I think it could be. That the protocol, but whatever. You know, it still works. It works.
You got version 2.5, right, on your MK3 2.5, so maybe that's why. I don't know. You're the first person I heard who didn't have to adjust to receive, though.
Yep. So what I'll do is, when I'm bored, I'm going to wipe Thetis and start fresh and see what happens. That's interesting, because I usually wipe that folder separately with Revo, because if you don't wipe it, you don't get the sequencing that happens when you first install Thetis. But you're saying if I rename it, it won't know it's there and it'll sequence.
Well, you're talking about the FTT planning, right? That's what you're talking about. Yeah, but if it don't do FTT planning, that's a heads up right there that it's reading the old files, that it's not updating and redoing the FTT planning. That's because the database is already in there. So when you did the new install, it just opened up and pretty much everything was ready to go.
Correct.
That is correct. And then you could always go back a version. If you don't like the newer version, you want to go back an older. I have all the versions. I saved them all. I at any given time, I just do a Revo on the main program, and then I could let it install, and then I just click on my old version. I copy and paste the 4 folders: meters, skins, and the HL2 and the HL64. I mean the Thetis 64. One's for Hermes Light 2, and one is for the 7000. You know, when you're not running the patch. But yeah, I just copy the 4 folders, paste them in, overwrite it. I'm back to where I started on an old version. But the new version, you got to always make the new version. Always start fresh.
Yep. That's usually what it is, all in, and then adjusting everything. All right, cool, man. All right, let me drop it here for a second, give some of the other guys a chance. KB2UKA live on YouTube.
Yeah, hey, WZ2P. I'm back. Hello, Doug. I'm just checking in, guys.
What's up, Richie?
Nothing much. I was having some audio issues. I think my mic gain slider also got nudged somehow, some way. But anyway, Richie, we don't need to go any further, but just a quick, I don't need a recording. Just what do you think? Is it a little clearer now or no?
Yeah, a little clearer. You took, I think you might have took too much bass out, but just put a nudge back. But good. Ask Mike and Doug and the other guys.
As long as it's
it sounds very clear, Richie. I had a look at I have the pan adapter zoomed in right now, and I'm also on YouTube, so if you want to hear it, just go to my channel. There's like no energy from like 0 to like 500-600.
What's your channel, Bill?
Just my call sign, KB2UKA.
Do with that.
N2MDX, you still in there?
Yeah, okay, Doug.
Just seeing if you're still in there. And John's still in there. And Tony?
Yeah, I'm in here.
DDX, we're still here.
K2BI.
All right, beautiful. Good. The whole crew's there. All right, good, guys. I'm going to step to the side for about 2 minutes. I'll be right back. KB2 UKA.
Got a love-hate relation between this and this Yaesu 101, man. I tell you, it's just, I don't know, man. All my other radios, I got a bunch of them. They're so easy to just maneuver. And this thing is like AMC, and I just can't get this audio right.
Is that Tony?
Yeah.
Tony, a lot of people say a lot of different things. AMC, 60%. That's where the radio runs the cleanest. Mic gain, I don't know what kind of mic, but you're using IHY stuff. The IHY, that output is so sensitive, it puts a lot of gain, it overloads the radio, so that's why you sound like you're very loud, overmodulated. You need to put a pad between, and you're going into the mic jack, I presume, or the data jack in the back, but you need to put about a 30 dB pad, audio attenuator pad in there to knock down the gain. Otherwise, you just barely crack that IHY output, and it just overloads it.
I noticed that. Yeah, you got to barely crack it, and it is lighting up the red. However, on the radio, it's not. Another thing is, I'm running it on TTBF, which is supposed to be 4K. I don't think I want to run it in 4K. I don't think that sounds good. I want to get it back to 3K, but I noticed there's 3 buttons you got to hold in. I just forgot which ones they are. All right, well, we'll leave it in the 4K then. Yeah, all right, yeah, I just thought it would be cleaner with 3K, but yeah, we'll leave it at 4, and I'm going to just get out of this menu. And yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm getting good deflection. However, on the radio itself, the ALC isn't moving at all. Usually, I like to see the ALC go at least 50%. It's not even moving, yet I'm probably very loud. I don't know what's happening with the ALC meter on the radio.
5.
Well, yeah, I can check that out on the meter now. Now, I'm not running the radio's processor. I am running, let me see, compression. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, the compression is going all the way up to 25. When I key up, it just goes past 20 dB. The compression, it goes past 20, but it doesn't move. It's just like when I key up, it just slams to the right. Something's weird.
Compression. I forget where the compression was, to be honest.
It was 10.
I just have it. Man, thing shoots right up. Let me shut it down. Hello, testing. Yeah, it's like 25 dB of compression, and I have it all the way down on the EQ Plus. Something's really weird here. I got that setting at the AMC. I got it 60, and I got the mic gain at 25. When I key up, the compression slams to the right, past 25 dB.
Wait, on your audio box or on the radio? Because you sound better, whatever you just did.
On the radio. On the radio, I'm looking at the compression meter on the radio, and it's past 25 dB. When I talk, it goes all the way to the end. However, the ALC on the meter on the radio doesn't move. It's wonky.
Hermes.
This radio
sucks, just man. Up there, guy wants 2700.
Yeah, I got the compression down. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell the EQ Plus. I think that's part of the problem. The EQ Plus compression is all the way down. The compression on the radio is off. I don't have the compression. I'm running AMC, not compression.
What's AMC, guys?
Automatic mic controller, some crap like that.
Is it a processor?
Nah, it's supposed to be something
no,
so you
it's a limiter. It allows the radio to go into full output, or you could hold it back.
Yeah, I was never a fan of IHY stuff. All it does is just pump the audio into the audio circuit at the front of the radio.
All the way down. Let me shut the switch off altogether. All right, now that I shut the switch off, all the way down, this is the mic gain is at 25. Compression is it's just crazy high. And I'm not even running compression. It's probably, let me see, mic gain all the way down. I'm gonna take the AMC and I'm gonna run the AMC down to 20. Now, whatever I do, mic gain is at 12, compression slams to the right.
Yeah, Richie.
We bring the AMC
Yeah, but you doubled with him. He's still talking.
Okay, there we go. Now the AMC, I'm going to bring it all the way up the other way. Okay, AMC at 100 now. Now the ALC is moving, and I'm running about 10 dB of compression. This is probably the way, but the AMC now is at 100.
Yeah, well, because you turned the compression on, the compression wasn't on. So it went full scale. It wasn't working because you didn't engage it. Now bring the AMC back to 60. It'll lower the ALC. Set your compression so it averages around 5. Leave your mic gain between 20 and 25.
At 60 right there. Now the compression's way up. Mic gain at 20. I'm going to go to mic gain at 20. Compression's off the chart. Compression on the EQ Plus is in the off position. Off. The compression on the EQ Plus is off. So now, why am I getting 25 dB of compression and no ALC now? With the compression on the EQ Plus off. I'll switch it on, all right, and I'll have it up to, like, crack it open. Now the compression is switched on the EQ Plus. I'm probably, like, distorted.
Push the button.
Yeah,
where
now.
It says mic gain button, and I think AMC or ALC. You push that button. You push the inner control.
Yeah, when I do that, it goes into keyer mode and it keys up the radio. I'll do it. Watch.
It'd be process level, wouldn't it?
Yeah, doesn't Yaesu call compression processor?
He's stuck in transmit now.
What's he run? The 101?
Yeah.
That really sucks. Yeah, if I hit that middle button on the upper right-hand corner, it says mic speed, processor pitch keyer. If I hit that middle button, it keys up in CW, I guess it sends a tone, I don't know. There's no way to unkey it or shut it off. Even if I unkey the microphone, it still stays keyed up. The only way to go back and shut it off is to shut the radio off and put it back on. This radio's a friggin' joke, I tell you.
Well, it's not a button you push. It's the knob, the center knob, where it says mic. I think it's the top right corner. You got the outer ring.
The only way I can get this compression down is if I go the AMC to 100. And then all of a sudden, the compression goes down to 5 dB, and the ALC is at 50%.
You know something else you could do? Not now, but later on tonight when you get time, when you're not talking, you could do a factory reset, and that'll reset all the buttons, all the positions, and you can start fresh.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to resort to. But, yeah, I appreciate it, guys, all your help and input. I really do.
Richie. Hello there. Just put up an antenna, just trying to get a signal report here. I heard you guys in pretty strong, 20 over. KB2 KDC, I'm here in Northwest Jersey.
All right, this is Doug, KB2 UKA, Long Island, 50 miles east of Manhattan. I glanced at it for a second. You're 15 or 20 over. You're booming in here local.
Okay, very good. Had a DX Alpha, I think it's a parallel dipole. Just put it up. A friend helped me put it up, and I'm running a 7610 here. I just got this about a week ago. So far so good. And just want to make sure the audio settings are okay. I'm just using the handheld mic. I have to get another mic for this here. Over.
Okay, how's this here? I'm on 7222. I believe that's what you guys are on. I think I was receiving off a little bit too as well.
Wow, completely different person. Holy crap. Yes, you're now you're on frequency.
You're good now, but you're very narrow. You're on a very narrow filter. So you need to widen your filter a little bit, the transmit filter.
Yeah, transmit bandwidth, I think I have it set at medium, but I'm not even sure where to look. But thanks for letting me know. Definitely appreciate that. Maybe it has something to do with the handheld mic as well?
No. So you're coming up 2.7K wide. If that's medium, that sounds right. Probably wide would be on that would be like 2.9 or 3, I would think.
Like he's set up for DX.
Yeah, you're in a good DX profile right now. But I think try to find the wide button. That'll put you like right near 3K.
Okay, I'm gonna look for it real quick here.
Yeah, come back when you think you found it. I'd be interested to hear the difference. KB2 UKA.
Been over in Central Jersey into DDX.
Oh, I never thought about putting it on eBay. Anyway, just woke up from a nice little nap and watching some NASCAR. I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't understand my YouTube TV, but I'm watching NASCAR nevertheless. But all right, guys, just listening in. 40 is playing good now, isn't it?
And step away
Chris,
for a minute.
what track did he have?
I shall be right back into DDX. Obviously, I'm back into DDX.
Welcome back, KB2 UKA.
Got a Mikey running there.
We're running an RE27 ND about 2 weeks now. If you want to go to sleep, I could tell you the audio chain.
Mikey, yeah, I'm running the RE27 also. Yeah, go ahead. Sure, why not?
Okay, this is called an obsession. All right, here we go. RE27 runs into a Bellari RP520 preamp, 2 preamp. From there, it goes into a Behringer Multicom Pro for the noise gate, and I turn on 2 dB of compression just to smooth out the preamp. From the Multicom, it routes to a PreSonus digital mixer. And then the PreSonus digital mixer talks to PreSonus Studio One, which is a digital audio workstation. Inside there, I have one EQ going where I do all subtractive EQ. Then I have a CLA compressor plug-in where I do heavy compression. Then I have a Pultec EQ where I add back the low and the high. Then an Aphex Vintage Exciter. Then a Drummer 1973 multiband compressor. Then I have a Behringer Virtualizer 3D side-chained into the mixer for plating. Then goes back into the mixer. It VACs over into Thetis, and I have CFC audio tools turned on, but there is no level on any of the sliders. They're all set at 0 dB, and I just get about 1 or 2 dB of CFC compression before it sends it out over the air.
Plan on it needing work.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, and then that's one part of the hobby I never got into was, actually learning how they friggin' work on the inside and repairing them. So that could be a whole nother adventure with service manuals and basic schematic reading and all that crap. But yeah, that's a good part. That's a good thing to know.
Well, yeah, but that's tube equipment, you took one off out of the little rack that they had there.
So that could be a whole nother adventure with service manuals and basic schematic reading and all. Yeah, that sounds great. Not anymore, but yeah, that's good for Radio Shack and buy a resistor. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. This was a great night on the radio. Glad I caught all of you. Hope you guys have a great week, and would love to do this again. KB2 UKA clear. I'm going to listen out. Jay, why don't you pick it up? Pass it around.